Good morning. How is everybody? Welcome back to Dad and Lad Classics. It's Friday the 22nd or 23rd. I've got the day off and I am round at my dad's, granddad's, and I'm going to try and do a bit of work on the car. I got a comment the other day, Michael Chorner, if you're watching, this episode is dedicated to you. It's all your fault that I'm going out in the freezing cold rain, so thanks for that. I've got a few new bits, but I just thought I'd show you this before we get stuck in. I've got a little shelf, and I've also bought this another kind of, let me zoom out a bit there, where we go. Little purchase, which is quite handy. Yeah, I've got a few new bits and pieces. I've got a couple of spare relays, and I've also got a new spare igniter. Now the part numbers don't. Oh, that's a good start. The part numbers don't match exactly, but when I've looked at replacements, the part number for that one is listed against the part number for the one I have. And the replacement kind of works for the two by the looks of things. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. So a few new bits. I've also got a blueprint. There's a blueprint seems to be, I would never have bothered with blueprint in the past, but they seem to be kind of the main providers for stuff like this. So I've got another ignition coil here, which is a blueprint one, which was kind of recommended. And a few other bits and pieces up here. I took, after the last video, which was a few weeks ago now, I actually took the ECU out, and it's here. I've had the screws out. It's pretty easy to get out and get open. Expecting to find loads of issues and things, and it's like brand new inside. There's no signs of any kind of leakage or anything like that. So I haven't been able to test it to make sure it's actually working, but there's no obvious problems with it. It is like brand new inside. I was pretty chuffed with that. I'm trying to think what else we've got. A few other bits and pieces, but I guess one of the main things I've got, which was such a faff to get delivered, is in there a new battery. It's supposedly, I think it's a 005LN. So apparently that's the battery for specified for the MR2. Such a chew with DPT to get this delivered. It just lie after lie after lie. I'm not going to go into it because it just worked me up again. And apart from that, that's about it. So I'm going to round some gear up. I am on my own today. Nathan is at school, so I am missing my creative executive lighting director Nathaniel Spielberg. I did think about pulling him out of school, but apparently school's quite important, so couldn't do that. So I apologise now for the rubbishness of my filming. I've pinched my wife's selfie stick thing that she has, and we'll see how we get on. Yeah, I'll get myself sorted out. It is horrible outside. It was supposed to be kind of dry and mild-ish, but there's a little window here in the garage door. It's grey, a little bit breezy, and raining. Another thing as well, someone might notice about the Spitfire, it's up in the air. We've got it on a rather strange looking thing here. What they're called? Oh, it's gone blank. That anyway, and it's up in the air, and that is so at some point we're going to wheel the chassis in, drop it down on the chassis. We need to do some, my dad, needs to do some drilling in the chassis where new parts on the chassis have been replaced, welded on. So we need to drop the body down onto it, mark up the holes, lift it back up, drill the holes where they need to be, and then drop it back down, and it can be bolted on hopefully. So this has moved forward a little bit. It's a little bit it's a little bit iffy, but it's solid. That's my dad's invention there. He loves welding and making things. I think it's just a good opportunity for him to make something up. Oh, it's turning around. So yeah, I'll get this all sorted out and we will be back shortly. Cheers. Hello. Right, I'm going to be fitting this ECU back on. Rather unusually for me, I've left all the bolts in place so I can get that hooked back up. I've also got, because I don't think the oil in this car's going to be changed for 17, 18 years, whatever it is, probably at least. I'm going to put a bottle of this in, just with me cranking it over quite a lot potentially, and already have. So I thought I'd stick that in and just maybe it'll do something. So I'm going to wire this up, and then it's all fairly self-explanatory, I hope. As easy as that. So that's it all, box back in, connected back up, ready to go. Hello! Right, so these are the bits we're going to be fitting. So, distributor cap, rotor arm, I'm putting them over there and I won't be able to reach them because I'll be working from that side. Ignition leads, king lead or vice versa. Spark plugs, that's about it. And then obviously we might look at the ignition coil. You can see, maybe you can see, I'll move that cable, you might be able to see, just under there and under there. Jesus. A nice shiny new thing there. So that is the igniter, and the ignition coil's underneath that. There's in a bracket there, so again might look to take it off. So it's really fairly straightforward. Take out, you can probably see those, take out the, I've already pulled the HT leads off, take the spark plugs out, distributor caps here, king lead here, swap all this out, take the rotor arm out. I'll have a little look and maybe a little clean of the distributor inside. I probably need to clean that muck out of there. Quite wet in there now, so I'll clean that out. We don't really want that going in the engine. If anyone's watching and they have a spare bonnet strut, please get in touch. It's driving me mad, it's just always in the way. I'm just reluctant to pay more than, like, I think about 18 quid, I think it's the cheapest one I've seen either, which is ridiculous. It's just a bonnet strut, so people having your eyes out. So if anyone's a spare one, get in touch. The email will be on the description. Right, let's get stuck in. I need to put you somewhere where you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, and then yeah, we'll get stuck in. Alright. I'll tell you what, should we put this stuff in first? Of course it's got a little thing on it. Get this in and give it a chance to, oh, it's really sticky and gooey. The chances of me knocking this over before I get to the oil fill, almost certain. Go on, get somewhere near. Oh, it's not going to come out. Oh, it's coming out. Right, I'll leave that like that. It's very thick. So, all the HT leads, old ones off. Oh, and I might as well take the king lead off as well, mightn't I? Right, I think I'll get the distributor cap off next. That looks like it's something important. Where's it go to? Something else I got. It's in the inside the house. Was a Toyota engine workshop manual. So if I get stuck, it actually looks pretty good. It's one of the, I suppose if you've got one of these you might be familiar with it. It's one of the blue and white Toyota books. It looks like something the dealer would have had. The main dealer in the workshops in the 80s and 90s, and it is pretty good. I've seen them before, but they're always like 70-80 quid. Anyways, it's a bit grubby, well thumbed, if you like, and I got it for about 22 quid or something, so that was a bit of good news. Sometimes it balances out the more expensive things. That's how I like to look at it. The battery actually wasn't too bad either, although I don't want to talk about that battery too much because it's just annoying. But with the eBay discount, it was about 38 quid instead of like 55. I'm not quite sure how that came about, but I thought I'd get it. The one I've been using is a 063, I think. And I just don't think it cranks over enough. Distributor cap off. Now this looks quite new to me. In fact, it looks, I'm not an expert on distributor caps, but that looks, well, you can see that it looks very new. Hard to tell. It's split underneath, mind you, but okay. As does this rotor arm. Looks quite new as well. Now I'm going to get in there with a screwdriver. That looks brand new to me. Made in Italy. Looks a bit grubby in there. It is a bit grubby in there. I'm going to give this a spray up with some contact cleaner. The points they don't look too clever, really. We'll pause filming because I'm ready for a cup of tea. I'm going to give this a clean up. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's check one thing. Let's make sure that my spark plug socket, one of them at least, fits the... Why they both look like they're the same size? Let's make sure these fit the spark plugs. Yep, that one. Let's just get them on. The rain stopped ish. Bit misty. Do you know, in there I have a little cordless ratchety thing. Should get it out really. But I might do. Interestingly, these aren't very tight apart from not very tight. Your Ultram and distributor cap look new. What's that? So that one is a new spark plug and it looks okay. That one was one that was in the boot in a brand new box. These other three are used. NGK, NGK. These look new as well. Damn. These look new-ish. Okay. It'd be nice to know where that goes. It seems to want to go over here somewhere. Or up. I don't know. Okay. That on the way. I can see an earth on the starter, and that looks connected. It doesn't look too bad. So apparently, this looks really clean down here. Apparently, there's one on the gearbox, which I can't see. Oh, that one there, I can see. Oh, right. What is that? Go on. Alright, there. And I can feel like that is connected up. I might take this airbox. I'll come and grab you. Oh. So, spark plugs out. They are there. Distributor cap and leads off. Now, my torch on. It just looks a bit rusty down there. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. So yeah, just the points look a bit rusty, so I'll give it a gentle way of brushing over, and I've got some contact clean, so clean all that up. I was going to show you this. If anyone's wondering, which I was, so the ground, well, are you going to be able to see this? So one of your main grounds is this one here, and it goes down and onto your gearbox, and I can see it there. And I've got another ground as well on the starter. So this cable here is your ground. I might take this airbox out when it's full of water. Let's have a look underneath it. And I have found another cable here, which is this one here. Just looping around under the fuse box. Again, what is that for? Don't know. Right. I'm going to get the spark plugs back in. I might take this igniter off, and we'll swap that over for the hopefully better second-hand one. And I might swap the ignition coil out as well, which is going to take probably all day because it was so fiddly last time. And we'll reconvene. I'll keep an eye on that as well. Hopefully that's all gone in. It's surprisingly thick. I thought it was going to be really watery, runny, but it's not. It's very, very thick. We'll reconvene. Thank you. Hello. Alright, quick update. I have stripped this down, so this is the replacement second-hand unit. I've just thought of something I need to do first. I need to take that notch off there. It won't fit on, so the notches are slightly different, so it won't clip into mine. I'll just get a file hopefully and get that off in a second. And the screw hole, there was a screw that was stuck in here. I've got to drill it out, and it hasn't married up with the old hole in the bracket, so just going to live on one hole for now. Give me a couple of minutes. What I might do is go and hook everything up, get the spark plugs in, get everything connected, put the battery up and battery on, and we'll catch up shortly. All right. Hello, it's the final update for today. It's about 2 o'clock. And I've got everything fitted. So, spark plugs are in, new HT leads are on, the distributor cap's on, See it there, rotor arms in, all the leads are hooked up. Probably can't see it very well, but somewhere under there is the igniter and ignition coil. I've taken the cover off for the airbox, so I can see now that thing down there, that banjo, that elbow pipe, probably blocking the view there, is the fuel filter. Hopefully you're looking at it there. I've given it a quick blast and I'll show you in a minute, and it actually ran. Only for a few seconds. It's running on easy start, it's not running on fuel, but it did run. I think the next thing to do, I will show you, is so what I did at that point was I took the pipe off the top of the fuel filter and just cranked it over to make sure the fuel filter, stupid like the fuel filter wasn't blocked, because I haven't changed the fuel filter. I do have a new one, and we got a really nice blast of fuel coming out of there as soon as you cranked it. So the fuel pump's working, that's all fine. I mean, I can hear the fuel pump, but we're not getting anything coming through. That car's been stood such a long time. The injectors could be blocked, could have a fuel line blockage, anything at all. So I think the next steps for me now is I'm going to strip the inlet manifold off. So take the throttle body off, strip all the inlet manifold off, have a look at these injectors, have a look at the fuel rail, and see what's happening. It was going to come off anyway, so I was going to paint it along with the rocker cover and all that. I want to do all that as well, so not really an issue. Plus at this time of year it's cold, I can take all these bits off and do them in the garage. So yeah, that's where we are. We'll be back on it tomorrow. I'm going to show you in a minute. We'll try and get it running. We'll be back on it tomorrow. I think that was what I'll be doing. I think I'm going to strip the inlet manifold off. It looks like somebody again has been fiddling and there's bits off all over. So I can then clean it all up and have a good look. I'm going to look at injectors tonight when I get in. If I can get decent ones and they're not massively expensive, I'll just order some new injectors maybe. Yeah, go from there. Right, 2 seconds and I'll get this fired up, hopefully. It will only run for a couple of seconds. Right, I'll put a bit of easy start down it. Shall we try it? Oh.
Easy start.
Yeah. Oh. So there we go. That's the best we've had. We run it for about. I'll do my update on here. You're all right. This is Dean, by the way.
All right, mate.
Yeah. He's one of my dad's mates. One of my friends as well. He's popped round with other car problems. So that's run for about a few seconds there, which is better than we've had so far. I think it's just blasting on easy start, really noisy, really notchy and things like that. So I'm going to start stripping the engine down, I think. I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with it. Don't really want to be changing piston rings and stuff like that, but if I have to, I have to. I'm hoping we won't need to go that far. So yeah, that's it for today. Nathaniel will be finishing school soon. I'm going to nip to the shop before he does and then pick him up, and we'll pick up again tomorrow. Actually hasn't been too bad a day, just grey and miserable. But I'm quite pleased. I think it will run. I think this car wants to live, so we'll see. See ya. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's that over there?
The sun.
Sun's trying to get out. Hello, good morning. It's Saturday. It's the next day, obviously. So where are we? Kind of got the car running. I don't know if that counts as a run. I suppose really it should move on its own steam, but yeah, I think it will run. And I think we need to do more investigation, sort of inlet manifold, fuel rail, injector side of things. We've got fuel going up to it. We've obviously got spark because we are starting. So the next step, I'm going to park messing about trying to get the engine running properly, because I think I'll solve my problems with what I'm going to do, hopefully, with what I'm doing anyway. So it was always my intention, I don't know if you can see this bit here, Nate, but all of this is the inlet manifold. So I'm going to strip this out, clean it all up. I've ordered a full gasket set, a full head gasket set, in fact, last night. I hope it's the right one, I'm sure it is. So if I need to take the head off potentially, I could. And I'll be doing timing belt and water pump and all that anyway. So that's basically where we are. So I'm going to make a start on this, getting this inlet manifold out. This filming now is as much for me as you, so I can try and remember how it all goes back together. Hopefully as well we'll figure out, maybe see where some of these disconnected electrical cables are supposed to go and try and figure all that out as well as we find stuff. There's just, I mean, there's loads. There's that one there, there's one over there, there is about 5 around here. I've just disconnected stuff around this, so there's 1, 2 there, and another one there, and one there. In fact, I'll show you, and then it'll serve me well as well. So what have I done? I've only been here a few minutes. Disconnected that one, a little one down there, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, just there, and that one. And they're all here. There's bolts here, I've screwed them back in, a couple along the back here, and then there's this, comes off some sort of vacuum reservoir, whatever that is, and goes onto there, and then this one here comes down the back, it kind of tees off and goes onto there. And I've got a hose to come off here, and I've already taken one, this one, which comes around from the top of the rocker, I guess it's some sort of breather maybe, here, is off. Initially I want to take the bare minimum off. I'll disconnect the bare minimum, and then that'll get me the inlet manifold off, and then I can have a look at things as well. So rather than take this hose off, for example, at both ends and then put it somewhere, I've got some sort of datum points. So there we go. Sun is actually coming out, which is amazing. Oh, that's nice. All right, hand you back to the main. Back with my main.
Handsome assistant director.
Well, I'd say lead director. I think you're the main man.
Yes.
So I apologise for yesterday. I'm going to film on my own. I realised that I had a quick look at the footage with Nathan last night and showed him what I did, and he was laughing at me. A lot of shots up my nose and just my chin and things like that. So we'll edit that down. We might put it as an outtake later out in the year or something like that. So some of it was alright, some of it was not great. I'm going to, so what am I going to do next? Do you know what, I'm playing it by ear. I do have a book in there, I could do it, but it's at the moment it's fairly self-explanatory what needs to come off. It famously said. Yeah, is it? Yeah. So I should take that one off, I suppose. I've already gone against what I've just said about disconnecting things I don't need to disconnect. No, I'm not going to take that one off because it won't come off. I think some of these vacuum lines, some of the hoses feel a bit squidgy. Now I do have a silicon hose kit for the cooling side. I think there's only about 6 pipes in it though, so the radiator and the sort of couple down here and things like that, and that join the stainless steel pipe. So if you haven't got one of these cars, you've got stainless steel pipes that run underneath the car to get to the radiator. radiator at the front, engine at the back. They need to be connected. Stainless steel pipes run along the middle, and then you've got some flexible, some hoses that kind of join all that together, about half a dozen. So I've got those. You can get a hose kit. So by the looks of it, every single hose in the engine bay, I could do that. But it's probably not bad. It's about 100 quid, and there's quite a lot in the kit, to be fair, but it's a big lump of money to spend. So I might, when I start putting it back together in the future, maybe you'll, oh dear. Oh dear. So exciting, isn't it? So yeah, when I come around to putting it back together, which I believe won't be too. What was that?
It was a bird.
Was it a mouse?
Yeah.
I'll try again. Hopefully, as we start putting it back together, do not edit this out, by the way. I need to get this
No.
in there. As we put it back together, I might have some extra cash and be able to get those. Right. So the next thing, I'm going to take this little banjo off here. I'm guessing it's some sort of fuel thing. And I think I've got everything disconnected off the throttle body apart from this hose here that needs pulling out, and then I've got that one there. Maybe I could take the HT leads out and get them out the way, I suppose. But yeah, if they're not in the way, I'll leave them. I'm guessing there's some bits down at the back here that need to come out. I'll have to get underneath the car. There's a hose there. There's a couple of clips on this side here. I've got one of them loose. The throttle linkage, this bit here, just kind of bolts on, and this loops around and goes on your, what I would call butterfly, but I don't know if that is what it's technically called. And then we'll see. Right, I'll do a bit more digging. I'll get these bits off, get those other bits off, and then we'll have another look. How does that sound? All right.
Lovely job there.
Lovely jubbly. And Nate's going to go and make a lovely cup of tea.
Yeah.
And maybe a Tunnocks caramel wafer for breakfast.
Oh, what? What's that?
You know, the biscuits.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Give me go.
Ooh.
You don't want one?
Is it nice?
Of course it's nice. It's a Tunnocks.
Oh, I've tried some.
And you weren't keen?
What? Wait, is it Grandad's biscuits?
So this must be fuel. The fuel's just come out. Oh, come on.
No? Oh, yeah, I can smell it.
I'll go and knock that switch that barbecue off.
Yes. But am I still recording?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, do it. And sort of there. Yeah, there we go. Look, it's made to sit. Give it a big light. Watch out. 12. 12. Yes. Of course not. And? How disgusting.
Once you tap on the brown gloves.
I don't want some more. Hang on a minute. Will that go on? Yes. Go on, get on. Look at that. Put one of these for Christmas, Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah. It's a weapon.
Is it a weapon?
Kind of. Looks like one.
Right, come round your side. Something's happening. Toyota 2000 twin cam 16, no turbo. If anyone's watching one of these and they have this 2 litre non.
Another.
Oh, my nose, it's cold. Oh, there you go. Got a big lump off. Look at that. Right. Is that normal? Oh, stinks of fuel, doesn't it? Right. I'll get that hose off. Oh no, I don't need to. There we go. So is that normal? It's a good clean. So what does this do? Don't know. We'll give it a good clean out. That hose has got a hole in it anyway. I might have done that, to be fair. I could test this actually because I have a little vacuum thing, a vacuum gun, so I could put a fresh bit of hose on there at some point and see what happens. I'll put that up there. Yeah, what was I going to say? If anyone's got one of these, I've never driven never driven one of these at all. But just in terms of power, and I'm not really a fast driver, but I was just wondering in terms of power whether you just like, oh, I wish I'd got the turbo. As soon as you get in it, you have it for a few days and go, oh, I should have got the turbo. Or are they alright? So let me know. I think this is 156 or 158. Seems to be different wherever you look. Horsepower. Is that enough? That horse isn't very good. I thought that was going to snap actually. Oh no. There we go. I'd also quite like to take this off. It looks, I think it's solid. It just doesn't look very nice. Can you see that there?
Where?
There.
Where?
This.
This, where?
This horrible rusty metal looking thing.
Oh, you're looking at that?
Yeah. Oh, this.
Am I looking at the right thing?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Oh, yeah, I can see it.
I'd like to take that off and paint it as well because I think it's solid. Although they've got a snap bolt in there. Should there be a bolt in there? Maybe there should. Oh. What a weird design. What a weird design. Yeah. Come up right under, yep. Yes. Yes. Come on, all the way. Yes. Got my top of the range electric cordless ratchet thing made by Fancy Times. To be fair, I've had this a few years and it came with 2 batteries and it was only about 20 quid and it's been it's not particularly strong, but it's does save a lot of the chewing on. See if it'll get one of these out, and then we'll know how strong it is. Oh, well, that one's loose. Yeah, there we go. No, that one's loose. That one's loose. Loose. So that's weird. Some of these are loose. Right, I'll put that over there. Put those with it. So which ones go with which? Is this going to lift off now? What do you think, mate? I don't know. Maybe it just lifts off now. Some of these bolts, bolts. Some are nuts actually. Some of them are loose. Which is strange.
Should I go make that tea?
Oh. Whoa! Oh. Big bit coming off. Is this exciting?
Yes. I don't know what it is, but it looks exciting.
Should you go make that tea?
Yes.
Well, you could, but I know what you're like. I won't see it. And you'll be gone for about 3 hours.
Yes.
Come on. Right, something. Oh, there's a cheeky little hose underneath. How the hell are you supposed to get to that hose? And it's got a clip on it. Oh, you little sod. Oh, we're going so well there. How on earth are you supposed to get to that? Do I have to? Oh, I didn't really want to do that, but do I have to separate the inlet manifold from the? Yep, I do. Ah, okay. And then we'll.
Ah, I'm missing out on the Simpsons. The Simpsons are on.
What if it's that Simpsons channel? The Simpsons episode though, where he's working on a car. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh, so yes, I have made a mistake. So what I should have done is taken the throttle body off first. And then, pass me that yellow thing over.
Yes.
Can you see the blue one?
Blue
one. See.
Oh.
Where are you? That one looks like it's going to be nice and awkward. I wonder if I lift that one off. God, this is tight.
Yeah. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a bit.
Have a micro sleep. Sun's gone in now, look at that. Does it look like it's suddenly going to rain? One. How am I going to get to you, little man?
Oh.
Okay. Alright, come on. Don't be tight now. Bloody hell. Oh, that's tight. Okay. 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 Give me a second.
Oh.
Don't panic. I just thought of something. I just remembered. Yes. 4 3/8. So if I take that off there, put that on there. What's a bit in this little cheap thing? Snaps you up. There's no brand on it. Chrome vanadium. Oh god, she didn't snap. That'll go on. And surely. Yes. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, she's rusty. She's crusty. Okay. Right. Is there another bolt I'm not seeing? Surely not. Surely not. Oh, but she tight. Back in a second.
Oh god.
Well, that's not much fun. It's going to break. Don't like the look of that, do you? Not that one there. Don't really like the look of that either. Oh. I'll put a hose under there, Nate. Where's the other end of the hose? That could maybe. I can't even see it. Where do you go? Another bit of something. I know what that is actually. Yeah. Maybe I could get to it from that side there. Come off. Un momento. Oh. Don't want to break that, do we? There we go. Some gentle tippy taps. A lot of oil in there, but ta-da! Oh, a lot of oil in there. Whoa, you be careful here. Well, actually, it might not be oil. It might be the
Oh my
oh, careful!
God! Sorry, I thought I was standing. How is that holding this entire car?
I'm just going to stand that there for now. Right, let's go and have a look and see what's. We'll come back to that. Go and have a look out here and see what the devil's going on. Make it any easier to get the hose. Not the moment. I'll come back to that hose. I heard that. Action. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday morning. Oh, there you are. Got the. Oh, it's a bit chilly. It's not actually too bad, but it's just a bit chilly. Back on Mr. 2. So, I can't remember where we got up to. Ah! Have we started?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, good morning. Again, the third time now. We've done this now, this morning. Shh! And you! It's Sunday. So, I can't remember where we got up to yesterday. We're filming. So I'll show you in a second. I guess what time is it now? About 10:30, 11 maybe? 10:30ish. Is it?
I don't remember.
It's 10:30 or 11. 10 or 11. I'm not gonna be here all day, just a couple of hours really. And my aim for today, if you come over here, Nathaniel, I want to try and get this off. It's just a case of taking that hose off underneath. It's just a bit fiddly. Again, please, somebody send me a bonnet strut. Toyota, if you're watching from Japan. Oh, just please send me a bonnet strut. So yeah, I want to try and get this off and just in the garage out the way. And I want to try and get this fuel rail out as well, which you probably can't see there. I had to go yesterday, it was really fiddly, but I think I was doing it kind of wrong. So this bit here, there's the fuel rail, these pink things maybe you can see are the injectors. Apparently there is enough clearance to get it out as it is now, all in one, but we're going to find out. And I might take the exhaust heat shield off. I was watching a couple of videos last night actually. There was one called, quite an old one, but called Newbie Mechanic. Me and Nathan were watching it, and the guy it's quite funny. So I was watching him, and it was really handy. What's this for? What's this for over here? So one bit goes, the last part of the wiring loom, which looks like it's all been bodged. I think I'm going to have to tidy all that up. I've got a bit that goes to the fan over there, the engine cooling fan. And then I've got this random one, another one. I've got another one here, which doesn't seem to be plugged into anything. And I've got one over there as well, somewhere, similar to that one. At some point we're going to do a video, so if there's any experts watching, I want to do a video of all the loose cables I can find, and I found some more under this yesterday. Well, I actually saw them before, but I found a couple more on top of that. And if people can identify what they are and tell me where they should be going, that would be helpful. remember to like and subscribe. We are very nearly on the cusp of 1 million subscribers as well. But what are you laughing at? Very close to 1 million subscribers. I'd love to get to 1 million subscribers by the end of 2070. We just got to get to 100 subscribers, and then I believe that the million follows the next day. I think it just happens automatically. I think YouTube sort it out. But no, it'd be great if we get to. Well, I think we're at 84 as of last night. We had a new one yesterday, so 84. If we can get to 100, in the next week, hopefully I can retire. I'll be a YouTube millionaire, and I can retire. But then I can do this all the time, which would be great. I love that. In the summer, in the winter I can hibernate. Yeah. So let's see if we can get these out. No, I just can't see how they're going to come out. They're not going to come out, surely. There's just not enough room for that to go onto that, and then unless when I watched the guy yesterday, what he did was take out the spaces, but I can't see how you got them out either. I can feel like they are quite loose. So. Am I being a spanner? Maybe. There is no way that is going to come out of there while that hose is on there. And I can't get that hose off because it bolts unless... I have found a clip. I wonder if I get that one off. Tidied all my tools away yesterday, I can't find anything. There's a clip under there, I wonder if I can get that out. Can't even see it. Where is it? There it is. Nope. I've also read that you can't get this part of the inlet manifold off without taking the engine out, which I can't believe is true, but maybe it is. That seems like a really strange thing. Again, if anyone knows, is that true? Is that true, mate? Oh, I'm on. Yes. Oops. Japanese people have 4 arms? That's a bolt. Just wash it. Now then, I've got a bit of movement on that now. Can you see the end of that?
End of what?
That I'm wiggling about there. If I wiggle that, is it that one there? I have to come round there and have a look. Since you're not telling me anything. Gonna go around that side. Oh dear. Oh, right. It's not that one, is it? It's that one. Must be loose. I think it's loose. I wonder if this thing that I've put in the way here. So it feels like it's on a. Oh well, I'm pulling on the wrong one. That would. Aha. Come back round there. So putting the car high up, so high up is. It's great when you want to be underneath. It's not good when you're working on top. Right. Let's stop messing about now and get it off. Right. See this pipe here, Nate? Yeah. Can you grab hold of it? You're going to need to pull it like from there in a minute. Are you ready?
Pull it?
Yeah, in a second. That's it. Right, pull. Hard. You have to like... hang on. I'll pull the right one. Yeah. Hang on. Pull it. Yes. Oh, leave it there. Oh, finally, some good news. Right, does that give us enough room now to get this out? Yeah, but I don't think it'll come all the way out with it. No. Yes. Damn. Right. Keep these in the right order. 1. 2. 'Don't drop it. 3. Okay, so now the injector's just come out. Really tight at that end. Where's my light? Get some light on there. On there. It looks like I need to take that. Do need to take that pipe out.
Should I keep on going?
Yeah, you can do. It won't be long. do injectors fail. So obviously on February the 5th this year, it will be 18 years since this car's last MOT. So February the 8th, February 5th, sorry, 2008 was the last time this car had an MOT. 18 years. Now, let's imagine that this car hasn't run in that time. Oh, we're in business here, I think. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, washer on there, surely. In that time, do injectors fail? Do they clog up? Do injectors clog up? And there's a washer there, look. Are you going to come out? Don't really want to damage this in any way. That's that one out. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh God, lots of fuel. Just they're all a bit rusty. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm chuffed. Oh. Put them there. Put that on to there. Whoa, look at the state of them. So this is what puts your petrol in there. So looking at that. How strange. And then this pipe will hopefully come out. I'll keep it with that pipe. What's that one there? Oh, I've got two. I am confused. So that goes something like. I see. It should have had a. So there is a bolt missing from it. Did it go like that? Did it go like that? How did it go? Like that? No. It must have gone like that, surely. There we go. It's been an idiot. So that little bolt that I just took out, very carefully put on here. That one. Held in place there. That's actually nearly pulled off there, look, when we pulled it out. The pipe itself, it's a bit rusty, but I think it'll go again. Oh. 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 Watch your bum. Where's my red box? So in here, hopefully, yeah, we have two banjo bolts. I can't remember what one's for. Is that? Oh no, maybe that's not a banjo. Must be that one. So that banjo must go on there, and that must be something to do with. I only did this yesterday. No, oh, get out of the way. That other pipe that I just had in my hand. Where I put it? Just seen it. Not that one. Oh, there. This one here. I think. Yeah. So presumably this one goes like, yeah. Looking at that. Does it go like that? Or? Yeah. Presumably that one goes on there and around the back. Something like that. I'm guessing that bolt's missing. Where would that go? I wonder if that actually, if that goes like that, if that goes like that. Surely that sits in there. It looks like it does. And then that's going to go like that. Have a look. Oh. I was wondering where this bracket bolts onto. I wonder if I don't know. Right. So where are the holes? Oh, there. It's quite weird it having like holes on the injectors going like that. It's a bit strange. Right, I think the next job is to have a look at this inlet manifold and see if it does come off. But I think there's loads of things kind of hanging off it underneath. It just doesn't feel like a day to be rolling around on the ground today. Put that over there. All the wiring was a good clean. Could do with a box and a wee. Right, let's get that one off. Come around there. Let's get that one off, and then I've got a little a new tool actually for testing injectors. It's like a little thing that you connect up to a battery and it pulses them. So I might take one off and I'll have a little play with it. Oh, yeah, I might take one of them off and just see what it does. Connect it up to the old battery that was on here. It's a bit of charge, and it should be fully charged actually. And have a little play with it and see what it does. So I might show you that. I'm tempted to buy an ultrasonic cleaner. I've seen one on Amazon for about 30 quid. Just a little one, just for cleaning up little bits and pieces, little bits of brackets and things like that, and the injectors and other bits. I'd like to get that fuel rail in one, I suppose. If anyone's bought one, a cheap one, let me know what they're like, whether it's a waste of time or not. Oh. Are you alright, Nate?
Yeah.
It's a big yawn there. Oh, I'm getting cramp in my back. Oh. Oh, come on. Get on, you little sod. Oops. Oh, there we go. One throttle body and that horrible little hose there. Right. I need a wee. It's had enough for now. So I'm gonna might have a quick look, or at least put some spray on that. Might have a quick look at this inlet manifold. Can you see this bit here? Can you see it? So I might have a little look at that, see what that's connected up to. Like I say, I might have a look at getting the exhaust heat shields off and just have a look at that sort of area. Get a box, put this lot in the garage. Might have a play with this injector, I might do that till next week. And looks like it's going to be really cold, but then the weather keeps changing, so we'll see. And then we'll pick up again, sorry. Alright, that'll do for now. We'll do one last little catch up before we depart, about an hour or so. Charles. Good afternoon, it's about 1 o'clock now. I'm packing in for the day, I've had enough. Gonna come over there, I'll take that. So I haven't done much more than what you've seen already really. I'm having trouble getting this bolt out down here on the back. It's like a support for this. I'd love to get this off. So I've put the stuff in the garage. I think next weekend's really rubbish, so I'm going to might take a few more bits off if I get a dry spell, but I'm going to do some cleaning up in the garage I think next weekend of the bits I've got off just avoid the cold weather. And that's it for today. Is there anything else, Nick? Oh, this is the book that I got. Probably, if you've got one of these, you've probably seen it. It's pretty good actually. I'm gonna grab that. So we're about to head home, and there'll be another episode. It'll probably be a few weeks. It's just so cold. It's annoying, isn't it, Nate?
Oh, yeah.
It's not much fun when it's like this. So yeah, we're going home. Remember to like and subscribe and whatnot. Right. Take care, everyone. Don't forget, 1 million subscribers. We're knocking on the door. So get subscribed and so I can retire. Right. Thank you. Are we done?
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.